guys, welcome to my channel. So this is going to be a reading for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my readings are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you wish to donate towards my channel, all the links will be in the description box down below. So let's get into your reading, Pisces. All right. All right, so first and foremost, we have ascension and upgrades happening here. So we have some new cards that have been put into the deck because apparently we have... All right, so let me tell y'all what's happening. We have expansion and growth going on. So there's a card that kept coming up in y'all reading that was saying have foresight, knowledge, going overseas thinking, overseas situations, stuff happening abroad. All right, and this is where I keep saying that communication and, you know, watching people that are in tarot. So there's levels to everybody. So you start one way, you grow, you develop, and you learn more. And okay, so it's like a language barrier. All right, so that's the thing, because that was actually an addition. There was an addition added to my cards because one of the things they were saying was you need to think bigger. You have a twin flame out here that wants to be exclusive with you. So there's an energy, and this energy could be foreign. So that's the other thing. So think bigger. And when you hear think bigger, you can only kind of think where you are in elevation or where you are in growth or in life. And so if there's some things that you've never seen before, then of course there will be some things that you don't know about. So it's like lack. Well, that was a lot of damn cards, but I need to get some out of this other area too. Lack of cultural awareness. Okay, so this was when they said think bigger, they meant think bigger. Okay, let me see, move this up. Think bigger on a global scale. Okay, so this is like the entire world. All right, so think bigger. Think bigger is on the map right now. All right, so the places that I kept getting was, we have, of course, the United States, but then we had United Kingdom, Canada, India, Australia, and Africa keeps coming up in my readings. The thing is, there was something else that happened. Something about opening up the same wound. Somebody opening up the same wound over and over again. So it's like refusing to let you heal. Refusing to let the situation go or let the situation die, okay? So that's the thing. So somebody's in your energy. They're refusing to let bygones be bygones. They just keep doing the same exact thing, but they're doing it intentionally and on purpose because this person does not want to see you grow. They don't want to see you heal. They don't want to see you advance. All right, somebody's saying don't cut your hair, and there is somebody saying you're a rare breed. Those are the cards that's right there in the front of me. All right, so then we have something about being slow progress. Slow progress because you could be in isolation, and so you're learning. As you're learning, you're learning for yourself, but you're also actively doing the very thing that they want you to do already. And it's just like having invisible teachers. I keep talking about that all the time. Ever since I came out of the dark night of the soul, it's like I have invisible teachers. I've been on spiritual house arrest, okay? Spiritual lockdown. So it's like my spirit guides have been keeping me away from everybody. Anybody that has tried to come in my space, they have literally stopped them. So my thing is, I figured they were waiting until my divorce because I'm in covenant with God, actually. So I'm always going to be in covenant with God, but I'm actually like under certain laws and certain guidelines at this point because of the fact that that's what I opted to do. I didn't want to corrupt or taint my situation because if you've been watching my channel, then you also know that I was in love with that person. I still love that person to this day. I just know that we don't exist on the same realm anymore. We don't exist in the same universe anymore, because there were several things that happened that I just understand that it was God's design. He wanted to show me the things that I needed to see in order for me to be able to ascend, move on, and level up. So, whether or not this person cares or not, because I feel like they shouldn't or they wouldn't, because of the way that they've been trying to handle the situation pertaining to me and them. So I think the person don't give a damn. But we never know how people feel, okay? Because other people think differently. But, you know, as far as what, you know, they tell me about my situation, they think differently. They think that people do certain things because they still care. I get it, and I feel the exact same way. If you keep talking about the situation, you keep bringing something up, but it's also a way of healing. So people don't understand, you have to get past, or you have to heal from situations. So, but somebody keeps showing up, or people keep showing up and opening up the same wounds, talking about the same shit, won't let it go. Like I said, refusing to let you heal. So it's been a slow progress, slow process, but you have to be consistent. That's what's important. So long as you're moving in that direction is all that actually matters, okay? So that's the whole point of this situation. All right, just be consistent. All right, something about the age range that they're talking about, or that we're discussing. And this is a big jump, because somebody's either younger than you or older than you, or somebody in energy is older than you. So this could be a mother or a child, or the person that you're dating. So there could be a 10-year age gap between you and this person. There could be a 5-year age gap between you and this person. But age range being from 25 to 64, okay? So something about that is significant, because whatever age you are at this time, you're going through something that was inevitable fate. It's like it was already designed. Regardless of whether or not we all have free will, there are certain things that when we sign up to come here, we say, okay, we're going to complete this task, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. So there was something that that was on your contract that you had to do at this point in time, and that's why you are where you are at here and now, okay? All right, so something about like cultural differences and a language barrier is happening. So literally all these cards got added into my set of cards, because these are the cards that I use when we need things to be very specific. So they got added in because there's an upgrade. So when you add stuff, you know, new cards, or, you know, new energy. So somebody from overseas apparently is connecting with me, and so thank you to you, because you are the reason why we're now here. So, and it could be a couple of y'all, but somebody that is, because that card keeps saying overseas and abroad, and I kept thinking, okay, so because I know that Africa, there's been some signs pointing to Africa, because I told y'all I was glitching, and as I was glitching during the Dark Night of the Soul, so there's a level up and a completion here. It's exactly what I just said, an ascension, a level up and a completion. So now there's new energy added to the deck, because now there is somebody else or some people that have apparently connected or plugged into me, and here we are. So we're moving into a different cycle. So celebration of life. So I guess we need to be clapping for ourselves, because we have arrived to now this point. So now we're in a new cycle, a new situation. When I was going through Dark Night of Soul, I would be calling people on Instagram. So a lot of these people that I ended up connecting with or talking to, they were African. And I kept saying, I don't know where they came from. So I don't know where these people came from, other than the fact that either somebody had to hire them, because I'm not it wasn't that. So somehow, some way, all of a sudden I became aware of them. They became aware of me. And again, I feel like somebody hired them, because there's no way the amount of people that came, it was crazy. So that also being a thing, whereas although I was getting attacked by people from that area, I was also being protected from people from that area, which is, you know, it kind of makes sense. It brings things into balance. All right, so I'm gonna pull some more cards, and then we're gonna go, because we're at go mode. All right, so we have the Phoenix here, a new phase. Look, rekindling, renewal, transformation, growth, and a changed mind. All right, it's like the thing that I said, cultural difference, a language barrier, because of the fact that I'm not from there, they're not from here, but now they're tapping into my energy. So now it's like, okay, so now I gotta go look up stuff. So I literally was online this morning before I started this reading, looking up, it was like London and the United Kingdom, Britain, and I added these cards are now inside this deck, okay? So just so y'all know, because apparently y'all are here, so welcome. And hopefully I do what I'm supposed to do for you. Yeah, so we're going to leave it at that for now. This card keeps coming up in y'all reading. Y'all keep seeing it. It's 10 of Cups. Everything that you wanted, everything that you're manifesting, everything that you have planned has worked out. You have set your goals, and you have your eye on the prize. All right, so divine love, harmony, and blissfulness, relationships, inner happiness, fulfillment, dreams coming true, family contentment. So everything that you have ever wanted, everything you have ever needed, everything that you have ever put on your wish list coming into fruition. So you are the architect manifesting your life, your situation. So somebody's watching, looking, stalking. Their perception is out of focus. They have one thought of you. So from the outside looking in, they feel whatever it is they feel for you. To me, it's like very much disdain. They feel disdain for you because of the fact that there's gaslighting there. A person only wants to gaslight you if they feel some type of way about you. So why are you trying to trigger me? Trying to get you to act some type of way, but also that giving me trying to trick you out of your spot. Somebody wants your position. Somebody wants your spot. Why would you let them have that? It's for you. What's for you will always be for you. So it's like being mindful and keeping yourself in control. So you have to be mindful about who you are, what you are, and keep yourself under control. So keeping your emotions, your feelings, everything in check. But when people want it and they need it, then you can definitely give it, and there's no explanation needed, because they know why it was that they got the reaction that they got. But you don't need to let anybody trigger you into any type of anything that hurts you or sets you back, okay? Somebody, because it was also talking about somebody having an accent, so that's another thing. The understanding or the language barrier, because of the fact that the person speaks with an accent. So that could be somebody that is Spanish, Latino, Asian. It could be American speaking to somebody else, because they could think the same thing about us. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to just be us speaking to them. It's them also speaking to us as well. It's 5:55 right now. So it goes both ways. So it's like not being arrogant enough to think that everything is about you, but also because they have the same thing. They have the same issue. So when we're looking at them as far as like, I don't understand you, they're looking at us and saying they don't understand us. So somebody is in your energy that's saying they don't understand you. I see 1444. But this person, they want to understand you. So somebody's person, soulmate, something is foreign, and the reason why they're not saying anything to you is because y'all have a language barrier. Like, the person knows that they are for you or you are for them, but there's a language barrier there. And actually, it could also be even in energetically. So because y'all speak a different language, or because y'all are different energies, it's almost like it's hit and miss. But you know you're for them, they know they're for you, but somehow, some way, or it could just be an age difference, and that's also creating a language barrier. Because, you know, these young people, they different. So the numbers that we have here: 35, 15, 36, 17, 71, 63, 51, and 53. So that could be your age, that could be their age. We also have the number 8 here. We have the number 9 here. We have the number 6 here. And 8. So we got 88. So a cycle that you could potentially be going through, or that is you and this person. So a past life situation, a twin flame, y'all going through the same cycle over and over again. And maybe in this lifetime, y'all have either an age gap, or y'all have a language barrier that is hindering the connection, okay? Storm Angel, a collision of beliefs, styles, and attitudes and energies. Exactly what I'm just saying. But again, the reading becomes different because now there's an ascension, even in my understanding, or where we are right now in this situation. So like, let me see, what is it? So a lack of cultural awareness. I don't know anything about people who live in the UK. I don't know anything about people who live in Africa. I don't know anything about people who live in India. I don't know anything about people who live in Australia. I don't know the ins and outs, the daily routines of your daily, like I said, routines. I don't know the ins and outs to that. But now, because now I am aware of you, now that's going to make me go look it up. And now that's going to make me have a better understanding of the people that I'm dealing with, because of the fact that now I'm aware of the fact that you're here. So when at limited thinking and at level 20, when I heard think bigger, I'm thinking United States, because I'm a part of the United States, although I have traveled outside of the United States. But again, it hasn't been to many places. So when I'm saying travel, and I did literally say, okay, there's places that I'm hearing this, that, the third, but I didn't understand that this was global travel. And for some reason, I want to say something about Aruba, because that was a vacation that I went on in a trip. But like remote places, because I flew into Aruba and it was literally in the middle of the ocean. So places that you have to get to, planes, trains, and automobiles, some places you won't be able to access but by boat. Some places it's like what is those, I don't know what they're called, but it's like a airplane that has like boat that can float, because literally these are places that are distant lands that your feet are going to touch, but there's remote access to them. Because literally, even when I had that dream last night, I didn't realize that it was an upgrade. So every time these people do something, and it's funny because I think that if they knew that they are the catalyst, these people are the catalyst for my growth. Every time they do something, I get an upgrade. And literally, last night, them trying to smother me, them trying to do what they did, gave me an upgrade. So, and if you've been watching my channel, I'm sure you realizing this is a whole lot different. This is a whole lot different than, and I got the same cards. I haven't changed the cards. The upgrade is upgrading. So right now I'm in an ascension phase. All right, so we have the mildew fairy, cleanup time. And that's like what I said about somebody opening up old wounds. They keep redoing the same exact thing. But the thing is, they're only making you better. They're only making me better. Every time somebody tries to tap in and try to do something that affects me, it only makes me better. So every time you go through a cycle, or every time this person attacks you, pay attention. Are you becoming different? Are you becoming better? Are you gaining more talents and gifts in the process? So this probably gonna make them mad, because literally, thank you. You just opened my brain and expanded me into the universe. Thank you. So again, one thing begat the other. And sometimes we don't know why we're allowed, why God keeps allowing people to do things, or why situations keep happening. It's for stuff like this. Because without that, I might not have been triggered in order for me to, my brain to open up and realize you're a rare breed. You're different. You're one of a kind. Pisces, you're one of a kind. Each one of us is an individual, the same zodiac sign, but an individual, unique being. And so, like, tapping in, plugging in. So also that's giving me my actual real twin flame. The people who are connected to me must be like very studious, because they must be learning, because as I learned, so do they. So there's ascension upgrades happening throughout the collective, and hey, I like it. So mildew fairy is cleanup time. There's clarity also coming, because she has a crystal ball. That's like revelations, like things being made aware of, you being made aware of them being made aware of you. And like I said, even in that dream, when stuff was happening, wherever we were, that person realized I could see through them. So they were trying to connect to me, but the same thing happened to me in a different dream. And I told y'all, this happened. If you haven't caught up, like literally went in, because there's some stuff that y'all probably could learn, and the answers to some of your questions could potentially be in those old videos, because the beginning of 2022, so you have to go back to the beginning of the end, December 2021, beginning of 2022. There's keys there, because again, I was glitching. So at that point, I was very much triggered, and I didn't know what was happening. So I was just like definitely trying to figure it out. So I was talking about like opening portals. That's the way it felt to me, because I could hear other people's conversations, and I was able to see somebody on the phone. It was like they opened the door, and they didn't realize when they opened the door, I was able to step through. They thought they were coming to the other side, but I was able to step through, so I was able to see what was happening over there. But God did that intentionally, because he knew they were going to open that door. But was I going to be ready? And I was actually ready, because then that was when I realized, like, hold on. So also, I don't know if these can't be the same people, because if they've been watching me this whole time, they would have already known that that could happen. They should have already known that, because I done did it twice. And each time when I did it before, I was glitching, so it confused the shit out of me. How did that happen? How did I do that? So it's the other thing where people are attacking you, but they don't even know nothing about you. They don't even know the things that make you tick. I'm disconnected from anything on this earth. When my kids turn a certain age, I give them back to God. They are now, all of my kids are now fully in God's hands. So when I'm saying I am free to do whatever I want to do, like I'm talking about free, because literally, yes, I am their guide, their charge here. If they need something, I'll totally, but they are now in their full adulthood. They belong to God. They don't belong to me. Them kids were never mine. So right now they're under the governorship and protection, definitely of me and God, but mostly under God, because he gave them to me to make sure that I did what I needed to do to get them to a certain point. And now they are under his coverage. All right. So, the unending sadness of looking back, endless regret, Obsessive grief, replaying the past, negative nostalgia. Like I said, somebody keeps opening old wounds. Somebody wants you to feel sad about a situation. So if you're going through a cycle where it's like feeling like, you know, there's depression or there's, and I don't want to use those words because I'm not a licensed therapist at all, period. If you feel depressed and you need a therapist, seek help. Go to see a therapist. I'm not a therapist, but this gives me projection vibes. Like somebody wants you to feel a certain type of way about a situation because they feel a certain type of way about what happened between the two of y'all. So now they're projecting energy onto you, which that also means to me, you need to go ground. You need to do some type of work that transmutes the energy. Get rid of it. It's not yours. It's theirs. So go stand in the sun. Go stand on 10 toes down, bare feet, on the ground, on the grass, on the dirt, not on the sidewalk, not on a platform, on the ground, dirt, grass. Stand there. Talk to the universe. Get connected. Get plugged in. Go hug a tree. It actually works. Go do some yard work, hands to ground, like not no gloves, like touch the ground. So you got to get connected to Mother Earth, connected to Mother Gaia, whatever it is that you call it, connected to Source. You need to physically touch this earth, okay? Because literally I'm physically touching the earth right now. We got to think bigger. And so that connection, if you actually look that up, it even talks about how trees heal each other because of the roots, them being connected into the ground. So get back connected to this earth. That's how you transmute some of that energy. Go do salt baths, Epsom salt. Salt is purification, it's healing. You got to tap back into the natural resources. That's a natural resource. The ocean is vast, okay? And then we have a beautiful little worm. Take care of yourself. Healing. And look at it, it's talking again about a worm, because literally I didn't look at these cards, but it's doing the very exact thing that I've been talking about anyway. Worms are like earthworms. Get connected, take care of yourself, because also it's giving me butterfly vibes, transformation, change, transition. You're transitioning into the next phase. There's ascension here. And again, I'm going to repeat it because if you've been watching my readings, I'm sure you realize this is different, okay? All right, so we'll go back to this because I got to go to coffee cup. But we have a road trip here, and that's a journey. So you may be taking a road trip, or you are now starting your journey or progressing through your journey. The marathon continues. I keep saying that. So whatever planes, trains, automobiles, you now being on the journey of you, finding you, the book of you. All right, so we got age 25 through 34. You could potentially be between that age. Your children could be between that age, or that's the age of the person that you could be entertaining or wanting to be with. We live happily ever after. Somebody still believes in fairy tales. I still believe in fairy tales because I believe I'm going to get my happily ever after. God don't play about me. So I feel like that's one of the things. I thought I had it, but apparently I didn't. So it was a lesson that I had to learn. But that don't mean I don't think I'm still not going to get it. I'm still getting that. All right, so somebody could be a dancer here. They could be in the ballet, hip hop, line dance, jazz, swing. They could be a belly dancer or a pole dancer, aka I'm in love with a stripper. I like it. I like strippers. I mean, I'm saying I ain't never been one, but I like strippers, okay? I like the female strippers. I mean, I don't know about the men strippers. I like y'all too, but I don't like all that gyration on my face and, you know, everywhere else. Y'all just be a little bit too aggressive to me, so I don't like that. Somebody's saying I am powerful. So somebody's stepping into their power. Hopefully, Pisces, it's all of us. Everybody's stepping into their power and understanding who and what we are. Even if we don't know who we are yet, like literally, because we find out we got something different every day. So it's the transition, the change, the growing into, okay? So somebody's saying I get everything I want. Somebody's definitely manifesting a situation, and I have the number 4 here. So that could be March, or your birthday could be on March 4th, or your life path could be 4, or your child could be 4, or the number 4 could be your favorite number. Or whatever else 4 could be. 4 is cultural freedom. culture is the true way of life, okay? So culture, that's everybody. Freedom is to free the dome, free the mind, free from the devil's tricks, and also understanding knowledge. So 4 is knowledge, understanding, okay? Well, knowledge. Somebody saying, I love you, and I'm not sure why you chose me, but I feel like the luckiest person in the world. So that must be either the person that you're talking to, you saying that to them, or that's the vibe. Like, you're going to feel like the luckiest person when this person comes into your life. But they feel very lucky about having you too, because it's reciprocal energy. So just know that. My heart calls out for you. So your twin flame, your person calls out for you. So we have a number 7 here. So you could be March 7th. But 7 is God, okay? So, and it also talks about being knowledge of self. It talks about black being a black man, but also the number. The number. So the number 7, but the color is what I'm saying. So, maker, owner, cream of the planet, earth, father of civilization, God of the universe. Okay, so. My heart calls out for you. Whoever this person is interconnected and plugged into the universe, because they know what they are, God of the universe. So are you committed to this situation? So something that I was actually looking at pertaining to analytics towards my channel. A lot of people watch me, but are you subscribed? So can you please subscribe? Stop what you're doing right now. And if this reading resonates with you, go subscribe. Be committed to the situation. But also, it's giving me somebody literally was committed, because somebody thought you were crazy, or somebody that didn't understand you may have tried to diagnose you into, you know, you're a little weird, you're a little strange, so you need to be committed, but not knowing that who you are, what you are, and nothing was wrong with you. And again, I'm not a licensed therapist, so, you know, these people, even when I was glitching, I kept saying, I don't think that they understand what's happening with the collective right now. So I don't see how they could be able to diagnose certain things. But, you know, people go to school and they do what they do. So somebody may have been committed, but this also could be you being committed to somebody. So somebody wants to give you a complete commitment to a situation. Somebody wants you to be all in, all right? I would like for you to go all in, so please go subscribe to my channel, all right? Because we're pushing. This is global. This is universal. This is the platform, and we're going to figure it out, because the marathon and the journey continues. This is what I'm doing, and I chose apparently this assignment. So please help me complete my assignment. Go subscribe. Somebody saying, I just want to love you. I just want to love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you want and need. That good love and protection. Ooh, that's Mario. Somebody want to give you that good love and protection. I like it. Call me. Somebody is sending for you. Okay, somebody's saying they want to spend all of their time with you, but somebody sending for you gives me several different vibes. So somebody's sending for you because they just want to love you, they just want to protect you. So this person, you know, get ready to get you flued out. But sending for you could also be somebody that is upset that you are on this pathway, on this journey, and that's so language barrier. Sending for you means coming for you. I might want to attack you. I might want to fight you. I might want to, so sending for you in a malicious way. That's the thing. So somebody might be running off at the mouth and talking shit about nothing that they don't even know nothing about. So that could be the person that's trying to gaslight. Their perception is out of focus, and they think they, you know some stuff, and they just don't. But hey, word on the streets is, you know, that type of shit. Either way, so Wisconsin and Utah could be significant or important, but for some reason, all I see is like cattle and something. So somebody might live on a range? Because all I hear is home on the range. I don't even know if they have that, but somebody may have a ranch, a rancher. That's also a house. So that's the other thing. Even for us, the language barriers, because the words mean the other words. So if I give you one word and it's, what is that, word association, it could mean 5 different things. So somebody is connecting to God, meaning basically praying. Somebody out here, but also being connected to God, ascending, getting to know God, getting closer, having a closer relationship with God. Somebody is dating out of their tax bracket and leveling up, new levels, new devils. So the person that you are about to get connected to could potentially be above you or below you. So depending upon who you are, which one of y'all that's watching. But there's a level up happening, because although this person may have more money than you, it's almost like still you bring something to the table that's worth more than money to this person. You are the value. So whatever it is, it's like not gonna be like, okay, you're just there because this person is being your sugar daddy or your sugar mama. No, you bring value, and it's like something that they can't buy. So it matches, okay? You're one of a kind. And the first card that I told y'all was rare breed and don't let nobody cut your hair. Rare breed is sitting right here in front of me. So somebody definitely thinks you're one of a kind. That's why you're worth more than money. You're worth your weight in gold. Okay, so also unicorns do exist. And so again, somebody believes in fairy tales. Somebody believes in the magical, mystical things. And in order for you to see a unicorn, you have to be a very pure soul. So again, this person trusts you because they can see that you are a pure soul. Your energy is like freaking amazing from what I see. We have hood rich. A person could be hood rich. So that gives me, like, when you think that of a person that has money, because instantly I thought of like a professional person, you know, white collar, but this is saying somebody could potentially be hood rich. So then that just gave me gangster vibes. So either or, just depends on, you know, what you like, what's your type. Somebody may have permanent makeup, and that could be like lips and eyebrows and, you know, moles or things of that nature. But also somebody has tattoos. So that's there. Somebody's into physical fitness. Somebody could be a bodybuilder or a personal trainer. Or somebody may need that. Or you may be about to get that. All right, so black coffee. You may like black coffee. And black coffee boosts the metabolism. It also, let me see what this says, because this card is a little bit. Black coffee boosts the metabolism rate up by 50%. It helps in burning excess body fat. It reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease like stroke. Black coffee provides essential nutrients like vitamin B2, B3, B5, magnesium, and potassium. So somebody may have needed that. But because it's coming behind bodybuilders, I know that some people drink coffee before they work out. So this person could actually potentially be doing that. So there's something about Maryland or Washington. So that could be Washington, D.C. or Washington State, which are in 2 separate places, okay? So, but Maryland is definitely there and significant or important. So South Carolina here, North Carolina here, significant or important. I want you to call me daddy. Oh, so somebody giving out big dick energy, call me daddy vibes. Or you might be getting ready to be pregnant, so you might need to pay attention. So he might be talking to y'all kid. I want you to call me daddy. Or he just might want to be your daddy. All right, I like it. Let me call you daddy. Somebody saying you got me fucked up. So somebody got you, or you saying it to somebody got you real fucked up. All right, somebody needs to mind their business and worry about themselves. Could be you or them. You know if you being nosy or not, all right? Somebody's saying, I'm open to receiving the many gifts that want to come to me. So that's a manifestation to the universe. I am open to receiving the many gifts that want to come to me. Yes. Thank you. Amen. So thank you for making me a better person. And somebody's saying, I cherish you. Somebody's into dark magic. And somebody's summoning demons and doing incantations. And just because somebody's into dark magic doesn't make them a dark person. But if they summoning demons, that's a whole nother ball game. So because the reason why I say that is because God's people are everywhere. So this person might be into dark magic, but it's just because they're learning. Because again, you should be learning everything. Now, what you practice and what you do is your intention behind it. So the intent behind dark magic is a thing. How you going to fight demons if you don't know what demons do? How you going to go and, you know, do the thing that God wants you to do if you don't know how to do the thing that God wants you to do, if you're afraid to tap in? So these things are not the same. So somebody learning dark magic is different from somebody that's out here just summoning demons and like to hurt somebody. Because what if you need to summon a demon to actually help you with a demon? You see what I'm saying? So the perception of what's happening. So that could also be this thing too. Some sunglasses. Somebody watching you and seeing what you do, looking, stalking, don't know what the hell you doing, what for. God may have given you an assignment to take down a specific demon. And you need to get the help of another demon. But meanwhile, somebody's looking and they're saying, oh, well, they're doing this. It ain't your business. Go worry about yourself. Because you see how I just did that? God sent them. But yet you got your mouth on them. Mind your business. Worry about yourself. All right, something about the week before last is significant or important, or last week, all right? We also have a caseworker out here or a social worker. So caseworker or a social worker could be either somebody get ready to catch a case or somebody has a case. That gives me like CPS vibes, government stuff. So it also gives me potential, because somebody hood rich, jail. So a grown person could have a caseworker because of multiple things. It could be mental health, it could be jail, it could be whatever a person would need a case for. You tell me in the comments if you know. But there is a social worker out here too, so that could be like children and school and things of that nature. So you figure it out. All right, so you're my dream come true. Somebody loves you, everything about you, and they wanted to go on a vacation with you. I create the life that I desire. I'm trying to see you. So somebody wants to see you and they want to create a life with you. That's being the architect of your situation. So somebody definitely in manifestation moves. Somebody saying, I'm never letting you go and I want this forever. I like whoever that is. We have a producer out here or a director. A producer could be many things too. So that could be something creative, or it's like a person who basically knows how to bring some stuff together. So I never knew love until I met you, and I can't imagine being with anybody else. So wow, okay, I like it. Somebody wants to get married, or somebody is married, and there is no new friends. So somebody saying this is us and we ain't getting no new friends. It's just me and you against the world, okay? So that's just what it is. Somebody saying, I'm sorry that you feel that way. So somebody basically is, you know, not considering your feelings or what you're saying, period. So listening to all your favorite songs, and somebody's listening to all your favorite songs maybe tonight. You could be listening to all your favorite songs tonight. So there's a kingdom spouse or divine counterpart, which I feel that is all around here, because some of the things these people are saying, these words are like, you know, definitely of a higher level, intimate person. So your new business partner, you may have a new business partner, or that person may be your new business partner. We have East Coast here is significant or important, Rhode Island. We have can't compete where you don't compare. So somebody trying to compete, but they don't compare at all, period. So there is no competition. We have let's get married. That's the second time, and I'm in love with you. That's giving me, meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no longer, girl. We might as well do it. I've been feeling you all the while, girl. I must confess. Let's get married. All right, so somebody feeling you all alone. Let's get married, but that's the second time. All right, so this ain't that. I've never, somebody saying this ain't that, and somebody never meant anything to them. So apparently somebody was out here cheating, being flighty, and now they're trying to say that a person that they engaged with didn't mean anything to them. So why would you mess up your relationship just to have some, you know, a one-night stand or something? That's stupid. All right, so somebody's saying they're safe to love. And then I'm getting Music Soul Tribe. Teach me how to love. Show me the way to surrender my heart. Girl, I'm so lost. Teach me how to love. Oh, I like them. So something about last Sunday or Sunday is important or significant. Somebody is a spiritualist out here. We also have Cancer. So somebody could be a Cancer, another water sign you could potentially be dealing with. Or somebody actually has been diagnosed with having some type of cancer. A cancer is like something that is causing a problem to your body. So a person could be a Cancer. So a person, and I don't mean the sign, basically. I mean a cancerous tumor on your life. You want them to go away. You want them cut off, cut out, and you know, so something that is not supposed to be there, all right? Something that brings trauma. All right, so somebody's saying you cast a spell on them, and before I met you, I was lost and alone. I've never met anyone before who treats me with such love, respect, and understanding. I like whoever that is. So something about some new jewelry. So somebody getting some new jewelry. Somebody wants to, I feel like somebody's sending you a watch. But there's body piercings, a watch, a ring, bracelet, earrings, necklace, fronts, and grills. And also it could be a ring because somebody's getting married. So, but I feel like somebody's sending a watch. That's a gift. Letting it all go, and I release what no longer serves me. So, and again, letting them go. So that's 2 cards back to back, confirmation on letting something or someone go. Somebody's saying I'm not sorry, but somebody may live in a tiny house, a trailer, a converted bus or van, or somebody sleeping in their car, and it was something about road trip being there. So that could be the reason why they're sleeping in the car, because somebody could potentially be traveling, doing a road trip, and that's what they're doing, sleeping in their car. All right, so somebody has big energy, and I said somebody has big energy, but I said somebody has big dick energy already out here. So somebody got big energy, like you can feel them pulling you in. Something feels amazing. The number 1 is there. That's fiercely independent, competitive, determined, value in your freedom. The original, having leadership qualities. I'm sorry, y'all, for shaking that camera. And self-reliant, so depending upon yourself. Somebody wants to be your best friend, or something about your best friend, and somebody's saying you're mine. So that's like you mine and you my best friend, because that's how I feel. My person definitely has to be my best friend, because I'm gonna tell you everything. I be talking, okay? Especially when it's the person that I like. So I feel like I should be able to tell my person, my best friend, everything. And I don't want nobody else to be my best friend but my person. So somebody's calling you from fake numbers, and somebody's spying. Somebody's calling you from fake numbers. They want to talk to you, but they don't know what you're going to say. So, but definitely somebody's spying out here, because that's been a thing. Somebody could be an Instagram model or an entrepreneur. Somebody calling you sweetie. Something is fake. I'm the best thing that's ever going to happen to you. So that could have been fake. So somebody might have been saying that to you. I'm the best thing that's ever going to happen to you. You're not going to get nobody else better than me. That's a lie. And I hope I never get anybody like you ever again. Thank you. See you. Goodbye. Positive vibes only. Take your ass on. Somebody saying I want a lifetime with you. And 2, the number 2, important or significant. So that would be February, but also I said the number 1, so that could be that your birthday is on March 1st. February, so February Pisces, y'all are here, but also couples, bringing in duality, networking, partnerships, okay? So that could be a thing. Being very gentle, tactful, diplomatic, forgiving, and non-confrontational. So definitely the energy that I've been talking about. Something is a no. No way, Jose, absolutely not. So, you know, if you was asking the question, it's a no, especially if you were thinking something at that time. All right, no. Or just being able to say no. So they might be telling you that somebody's about to ask you something. The answer is no. Flat out, no way, Jose, that's the end. You don't want to do it, and just say you don't want to do it. Don't say or none of the above. The answer is no. Hell no if you got to, okay? Or call me and just say, you remember what you said to tell them? And I say, no, the answer is no. So if you don't like to tell somebody no, call me, I'll tell them no for you. No. Hell no. Magic is everywhere. Nothing is a coincidence. Everything is important, so pay attention. Black excellence. Somebody's securing the bag, so that's getting to the money, all right? Securing the bag means making some dough, making some money. Also, securing the bag means somebody might be about to send you a purse, or you may be about to buy a purse. I like purses, so somebody please send me a purse. I like a purse. I ain't been able to buy a purse since I started this bullshit with this last person. And normally that's my every year thing because I like purses. So hopefully I'll be back to getting to the bag. I like it. Nothing is impossible, okay? So if you can dream it, you can have it. All right, that means I know I'm going to be about to get back to the bag again and buying my bags. And I like once a year, a good one that, you know, is a little costly. So that's why I just do it once a year but it was funny because the minute I got attached to that person, bags went out the door. I haven't bought a bag since, let me think, 2018. So I'm lacking a couple bags. Putting my feelings into words isn't easy, baby girl. All right. So, and I don't know why MCM is like one of the companies that I love, you know, purchasing. So it would either be like, and I don't know why that just popped in my mind, but MCM is the brand. So, because I feel like somebody was asking, like, what type of bags do she like? Yeah, I like different types, but MCM is like one of my favorite companies because I have like, you know, a lot of their stuff. But somebody's feeling trapped in a situation. Somebody's trying to spend all their free time with you. Somebody is moving to a new state, out of state, crossing state lines, but also this is giving me a new state of mind. So an ascension, a level up. All right. We have a contract to meet in this lifetime. So there's a twin flame energy here. So you have a twin flame, and I said that already. With you, y'all have a contract I didn't say that part, but y'all have a contract to meet in this lifetime. Doesn't necessarily mean that y'all have to be together, but y'all definitely gotta meet. So it's like y'all pulling each other in. Because for some reason I feel like somebody's soul twin flame could potentially be married. That don't necessarily mean that they won't be getting a divorce at some point in time, because maybe once they meet you, you know, it is what it is. But I feel like things have to be done in proper order. So if it's not done in proper order, it's going to be a problem. And that's it. That's all. So y'all could potentially just run into each other. That be it. Then y'all run into each other again. All right. We have a hip hop artist out here. So somebody could be in the industry, but also a person could be a socialite, which is a person who is well known, fashionable in fashion and society, and is fond of social activities and entertainment. So somebody that's famous, I guess. Okay, so something about Wyoming or Cheyenne. So it's Cheyenne, Wyoming, but also is giving me Porsche Cayenne. So somebody may drive a Porsche. All right. Somebody is stargazing. And Cheyenne could be a lady's name, because, and don't get it messed up, because I said Cheyenne, Wyoming, but it gave me Porsche Cayenne. Cayenne also being pepper, which is another thing about your metabolism. So there's somebody maybe undergoing body transformations, weight, trying to figure out how to manipulate your metabolism in order to, you know, speed it up. And for some reason I'm being said like apple cider vinegar, but these are like natural things that speed up your metabolism, cinnamon, and it's like basically like making a tea and using those things. It's lemon, mint, cayenne pepper, cinnamon, and something else. But anyway, which was also, it's a very good tea. And it has healing properties. So it's a herbalist remedy. So also me seeing tea. So somebody might like tea. My hand is itching. So there's money coming, just so y'all know. And the last reading, if you have not seen the last reading, there's a jackpot on the table. Like 777. So that's either gambling, somebody winning the lottery, some type of, and lottery can be so many different things other than money as well. But 777 is one of those slot machine jackpot numbers. So y'all maybe should go look at that. Somebody stargazing, which could be outside. I'm a sky watcher, so I definitely like that. Falling stars significant or important to you. But this is also like celebrity watching. So somebody could be watching celebrities, because also we had over there, somebody's famous, hip hop artist. We have Africa or Australia is also here. So significant or important. We have boss daddy. So somebody said, call me daddy. This person, you could potentially work with them. So that's exactly what that card says. So this person may already own a Fortune 500 company or something that is already making money, and you go to work with this person. All right, so we have condominium, or they just, you know, managing you or something, because you could be the hip-hop artist or the person that's famous and you calling this person boss daddy because they're the manager or something. But either way, that's what that's giving me. We have townhouse or condominium. We have a Range Rover or a Land Rover. This is actually like one of my favorite cards. I mean, cards and cars. So, and I have had a Range Rover. That was actually the car that I wanted, my dream car. And I actually had, when I got it, manifest. I don't know what is happening right now, but my stomach is like doing twisty turns, and then all of a sudden my mouth started to water like I want to throw up. So somebody is having morning sickness. It is 6:35. So I don't know who you are, but you literally just interrupted my whole system. Somebody's having a session right now. Okay, so, but I actually manifested my dream car, and then once I got it, after that was done, and so when I glitched and I went through the dark night of the soul and everything else, and at this point, everybody knows I'm not at work. If you don't know and you're new here, I was in transportation since 2012. Long story short, my vehicle, I don't have a vehicle anymore because I ended up having to sell it for, once I got in an accident, somebody hit me. And so I've been out of work. So I ended up having to sell my vehicle in order for me to be able to do some stuff that I needed to do, which my car and everything was paid for. But, so now I don't have a car. So now, you know, putting back on a manifestation list, I'm manifesting white Range Rover, white on white, white interior, white outside. So, and I'm not a car person. So once I even got my dream car before, it was almost like after I got it, that was the thing that I wanted. So when somebody said, okay, now you got to put another car or something on the list, I didn't have another one because, you know, people want to have Maybachs and this, that, and the third and yada, yada, yada. I'm not that person. So I didn't have another car that I wanted. So I ended up saying now I just want the same exact car. I'm manifesting white on white. All right, so structure. There's structure that needs to be here. So being organized, or you like putting your life together, doing things that you need to do, creating routines. But this also could be a physical building, like some type of structure is significant or important. El dia de ayer is yesterday, so that means somebody again could be Spanish, because I think I said that, Mexican, Puerto Rican, some type of Latina or Latino. The house is haunted. There's nothing that we can do now. So either the house is haunted by a ghost or a phantom, which is also a car. Somebody could have that. That could be what's on their manifestation list. Or the house being haunted because there's memories of a person that is no longer there. Or it could just be a phantom, like a real ghost spirit. The house is haunted and now y'all done fucked up because y'all was summoning demons because that was there too. And now y'all just got little ghost people running around. So somebody's talking to God about it, and somebody's praying for you because somebody's manifesting you. So that person is literally, because I said that already, they were going to God. We have somebody lying, cheating, and stealing and has no accountability out here. Somebody drives a Mercedes or is manifesting a Mercedes, and somebody's saying if it ain't foreign, it's born, okay? So that could be a car, if it ain't foreign, it's born, or they like foreign women, foreign men, all right? Something has a fail-safe mechanism to them. So the way I explained this was somebody trying to access me with a karmic energy, but because God knew that was going to happen, because my DNA knew that was going to happen, they made sure I didn't know what they needed to know until it was time for me to need to know basis. But when they try to access me, it wasn't there because I didn't even know. So that was the fail-safe mechanism. I can't give you something I didn't even know the answer to, okay? So, but I needed to be able to learn to work into my gifts and be able to cut off certain parts and be able to lock that. So until I learned the thing that I needed to learn, I wasn't able to access certain information that I had internally because they already knew I was going to be attacked. All right, so somebody wants you to pull up on them, and somebody wants some of your energy. So somebody wants you to show up, okay? We also have you're amazing and something about birthday sex here. So a person thinks that you're very much amazing and they want to make love to you, okay? So we have, going back here, the coffee cup. We did this, and that. So now we're going back to the coffee cup, which we talked about coffee already, but somebody wants to have a chance meeting with you, and that's like faking it. they spying, they know certain things about your schedule. So it's going to be like, I'm running into you accidentally on purpose, all right? But savoring the moment and feeling uplifted and a new friendship connecting. So some of you may just accidentally run into a person, but they're giving me the vibe like this is accidentally on purpose, all right? Somebody's wearing a mask, not showing their true feelings, hiding their personality, pretending, delude and gaslighting. So somebody pretending that they don't care, but they do. They care more than you even know, all right? But they're not trying to say that. Also, somebody hiding in your energy because they're not sure what you're going to say yet. And like somebody giving me the vibe that they know that you know that you're aware of them and they're aware of you, but they've been trying to hide, but you're not hiding, okay? We know you're there. All right, we have a boat here. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, getting closure, or somebody having closure issues. So somebody having a hard time moving on and to just take your ass on. But there is progression here. And so it's giving two separate vibes, like receiving what you need, getting the things that you need in order for you to move on, but also somebody having closure issues. So you may never get that. You're going to have to be okay with it and keep it pushing. So somebody may have some type of addictions here. So codependent, being very obsessed, possession, controlling. Somebody has a block or restraint. So that's also somebody having issues moving on. So y'all got somebody in your energy that is just so sad and so upset that you are just trying to leave me. Why are you doing this? What is happening here? Okay, so something about somebody being aged 35 to 44. So that could be you, because I don't know why, but that card just made me feel like I just wanted to grab it, okay? And didn't I say something about a Porsche? So literally, that's the card. A Porsche or Aston Martin, and those are very expensive cars. So apparently somebody is, you know, very rich and watching tarot. All right, so, or somebody's a collector, so that's a thing. Because also I'm hearing like somebody, because, okay, why are you giving me that vibe? So even a collector of unique items, so rare breed, that's why this person got attached to you, your energy, because they're a collector of rare items. And you, I hope you ain't looking at nobody as a possession, because that's rude. But okay, I'm gonna just mind my business. But that's the feeling and the vibe that you're giving me. Like, okay, somebody's rare, so I want that. I gotta have that. Take the methodical approach and you will achieve your dreams. So slow and steady wins the race, okay? Hard work, productivity, routines, responsibility, slow and steady financial growth, achievements, and good investments. So taking your time and really focusing, honing in on the thing that you want to do and setting your sights on it and moving towards that. All right, so focusing on your goals. You have earned every one of your successes. So celebrating, being victorious in a situation, public recognition, progress, self-confidence, rewards, good news, good fortune, achievements, and a promotion coming into your energy. So a level up and an ascension. Like I said, we've been already talking about this. So we have a Four of Cups here. Be careful that your focus doesn't stop you from looking at new things, new ideas. So like I said, an expansion. Instead of it being United States, it's global, it's worldwide. Opening yourself up to expansion and overseas opportunities. And that was giving me planes, trains, automobiles, like also stuff that had to do with the port, import and export type situations. Again, I told you I was in transportation, so freight forwarding. Anyway, whatever this is, you have already the knowledge, the skills, the skills to get it done. And I said skis, so somebody might like to go skiing or something. Meditation, contemplation, apathy, revelation, restlessness, discontent, and boredom. So that's giving me like revelation for one, things being revealed to you, clarity. We already talked about that because I told you about this girl having a crystal ball, and it's funny that they were underneath that. So definitely getting clarity in a situation. Meditation, so meditating on your situation, what it is that you want to do, but also being mindful that you focus on one thing, divine is trying to give you something else. So you have to pay attention from all angles. You got to keep your head on a swivel and understand that opportunities are coming in from every which way. Pay attention, because this person seems very closed off. When you fold your arms like that, you're being closed off to a situation, or to all situations. This person being closed off to everything. Like, I don't like that. They like unique and rare things. So whatever keeps coming into their energy, they don't like. They want something that is unique and different. All right, we have a page of swords here. New ideas, curiosity, alert, thirst for knowledge, restlessness. Somebody spying. Spying keeps being a thing. We done seen spying on this table about 3-4 times. Somebody is clearly all up in your business, okay? So know that. But there's news coming in. So receiving messages, text messages, emails. But somebody is wanting to offer you something. Somebody wants to give you something. I strongly, heavily feel that. And if you're the person that's watching and you want to give somebody something, just do it. Why are you hesitating? So, take your time and think before you act. So, so the person, you trying to figure out how to do it. So that's the thing. The person trying to figure out how to give you this thing, because they don't want to look like they've been stalking you and spying on you. But either way, it was very apparent. So just do it. Okay. New ideas, curiosity, alert, thirst for knowledge, restlessness, spying, news, information, messages, contracts, and negotiations. So some type of contract this person wants to give you. It could be a marriage, because a marriage is a contract, but that's also a blend. It could also be, let's be friends until this certain time. So I want you to do this, 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 and this. Come here. It's giving me Beauty and the Beast vibes. Like, I just don't want you to go nowhere. So you don't got to work here. You don't got to do nothing. I'm going to pay you, but I just want you to be here. You can't leave. I need your energy. So technically you work here, but you don't work here, because the person just wants to be around you. Okay. So if you're doing that, then just do it. Because I don't see how a person can say no. Shit. If you offer me it, I'm coming. So as long as I can bring my table and my cards, I'm good. Especially because the vibe that I'm getting is like the person, you're going to be well taken care of. So I don't understand why a person would hesitate in that situation. Maybe they are trying to make sure that, because the person knows you're not going to use them. You don't even know nothing about the person. The energy is like, so I don't understand what the hesitation is. So I don't know. The person is giving me shy vibes, maybe. Like, I don't know how. It's a thing, like being very outgoing and people looking at you as being this energy. But meanwhile, the person is probably very introverted and they don't know how to kind of like say, okay, I've been watching you for a while. It's going to come off a little weird. So that might be the conversation that they're having with their friends. And maybe you're the type of energy that just don't do a whole lot. You are in self-isolation mode. So how can I get in contact with him, or how can I get in contact with her? You know, that vibe. Like, it's going to look creepy if I just send you to her door or to his door, and because how the hell would you know where a person lives? You see what I'm saying? So to me, it's like giving the vibe they're trying to, because take the methodical approach. They're trying to figure out how to chance meeting or just accidentally to make it look like, oh, I ain't been stalking your ass. We know you've been stalking, okay? We can see you. There's always more than one way to do things. So just so y'all know, 10 of wands at the bottom, so a completion. So a 10 and then a 10 here with the 10 of cups, because that's still off to the side, just so you know that everything that you've ever wanted coming into fruition, you're getting it. You're going to get that. Oh, and look at this shit. Okay, so that's there. And then next card is this. So you got 10, 10, 10. You receiving and getting everything that you've ever wanted. So you've gone through the cycles of completion. The life's purpose, the money up and down, the love up and down, the, communication. So you've achieved and accumulated every suit of the cards. You've done the work. Okay, that's what it is. So now there's an end is in sight, a completion is happening. So there could be a lot going on at this point in time, but everything's going to work out for the best. You have completed the cycle. So congratulations and kudos to you. It continues, because now once you get to the next level. So you could be at, you know, the 32 going into 33, mastery and completion, 33, like, you know what I mean? It's a cycle. The journey continues. But Pisces, this is the reading. Hopefully it helps. Thank you guys for coming to my channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and go with God.